What's up, everybody? My name is Chris Mohead, a.k.a. Rob Savage, a.k.a. Red Cup Robbie, and we're here again with another episode of 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. But before we get started, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man, because we got a very special guest in the building who goes by the name of
Mr. Gray.
Y'all get up for Mr. Greg! How you doing today, sir?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. A little drive up here, but pretty good.
Man, we appreciate you traveling all the way up here just for us, man. We appreciate that a lot.
I really dig the spot, man. Just the vibe of the place, the sound of the place. All in all, it's a cool spot. I like it.
Yeah, shout out to My House Restaurant and Bar, man, for sure.
My house.
Before go ahead.
Oh, it confused me a little bit last time. People were talking about my house. I'm like, you live here?
I look like a creep at work. I'm always telling them, hey, man, you got to pop out to the show. And where is it at? It's at my house. It's like all the time, man. But look, before we get started, I want you to look at that camera right there and let the people know what it is that you do. So
I am a rapper. Mr. Gray, I've gone through several different rap names. I was once known as Trigger Z. And I won't get into all of them. But, yeah, I was Trigger Z for the longest time. Me and my buddy back in the day, we were AK and Trigger.
So you got to explain that one, where that came from. But I also want to know where Mr. Gray came from.
Well, I'll start off with Trigger Z. Well, it goes back to that, what I was just saying. Well, my first rap name was my first name, James, but with a Z instead of an S. And then when me and my buddy got into high school, we were going to start a rap group. He actually didn't even rap. But he beatboxed, so he was AK. And I'm like, if you're AK, I'm Trigger. And it wasn't long until I took the Z from James, Trigger Z.
Trigger Z, got you.
And Mr. Gray is much more simple. It is literally my last name.
Okay, I was hoping it was from Reservoir Dogs or something, but it's
Love that movie.
Yeah, me too, man, me too. Okay, Mr. Gray, yeah. So how did you even get started, like making music with rapping?
So, funny story. I grew up listening to primarily classic rock and country music. You know, just that's what my parents listened to. And it wasn't until I was on the school bus one day, and this little girl that I had a crush on, she pulled out a rap CD. I really didn't know much about it. You know, kind of sheltered, if you will, in a way. And once I figured out this girl I had a crush on, like this thing called rap music, I had to investigate. You know, so I started tuning in my hometown is Z93, and checked them out, you know, and I really got into the dense rhyme schemes that I would hear, and the fact that they weren't singing. It wasn't about carrying a tune. It was about what is the most clever thing you can say. And I started off, one of my biggest influences young years was Weird Al Yankovic. You ever heard of him?
I love Weird Al. When I was a kid, I used to love Weird Al. Yeah.
So sure. I loved the idea of spoofing great music. So the top hip hop songs of the day came out, and I started spoofing them. And I would just keep all the rhyme schemes, and I would just switch out different words. That was my whole shtick. And I'm like, well, if I can do that, I can write my own stuff. And one thing led to another, and here we are.
It's so many of us like started out that way of like, not even like necessarily spoofing, but trying to be like somebody or writing like somebody else, writing to somebody else's music. But who, like outside of that, Al Yankovic, who was your biggest influence musically?
So coming up, I know this is going to sound funny, but I was on the Master P train.
Master P.
Whenever he was making say, I was on the No Limit record train. Mystical, man, that fool was crazy. I liked some of the Cash Money stuff back in the day, and then when Eminem came out, first time I heard him, I didn't find it appealing at all. Just from the vibe of the music I was listening to, 9 Inch Nails Through Your Eyelids, I didn't get it. You know, I'm like, Master P would never say that.
He's dissing his mom and all type of stuff. It's crazy.
Right. It wasn't until I found out that he was white. Once I've had somebody told me that he was white, I'm like, what? Wait. Let me listen again. And then I got hooked. I got hooked. And I mean, I'm performing a minute. I'm sure you'll hear it in my lyric delivery.
For sure, man. I love Eminem, man. I love his first 3 albums, especially.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What is your what? If you had to give me a 2-song playlist, right, of your songs, something to wake up to and something to end my night to, what would those 2 songs be and why?
Well, the one that's been doing really good with the group and everything right now is Greatest Rapper Alive, yo. That one is hitting hard. Everybody likes it. It's actually an acronym for my name, GRAY. Greatest Rapper Alive, yo.
Yo, okay, yeah.
So that was, I kept hearing GOAT. Everybody's the GOAT. And not everybody can be the greatest of all time, right?
No.
Like how many times are you going to call somebody a GOAT? It starts to lose its meaning. So I was like, I got to go with something different, similar but different. I'm like, what can I make out of my name? So that's where Greatest Rapper Alive came from. And I guess the number 2 track would be I actually can't even remember the damn name of it. Now I'm thinking about it.
Oh my God, how's it go?
It blew up quick. Whenever I put it up. He loves Sky's the Limit. That's a long time coming CEO over there. That's one that I put out. I was really proud of. I put it out like a decade ago, and when I got with Long Time Coming, I re-released it. I redid the beat and re-released it, and it does pretty good. It's a good one in the club.
Oh man, that's dope. And both of these are available on all streaming platforms?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Make sure y'all check that out, man. Greatest Rapper Alive, yo.
Yep.
And
Sky's
the limit. Make sure y'all check that out, man. But look, now we finna get into my favorite part of the interview. We call it the shot seat because we put you in the hot seat. We ask you 10 questions. You have 30 seconds to answer them. If you don't answer them in 30 seconds, you get to take a shot of our sponsors, Twerk Tequila. You know what I mean? You good with that?
I love tequila.
Oh, yeah, me too, for sure. All right, y'all ready out there? Hey, man, make sure y'all check out the Kickback, man. It's available right now, all streaming platforms. You ready for the shot seat?
Let's do it.
Walmart or Target?
Walmart.
Chips or popcorn?
Chips.
The fair or the circus?
Fair.
Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin?
Ooh. Peter Griffin.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle?
Ooh, Dave Chappelle.
Love and Basketball or Queen and Slim?
Love and Basketball.
Snoop Dogg or Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre.
Name 2 states that don't border another state.
Hawaii. Alaska.
You right. You right. You got it, man. You got it. Time is up, so you gonna have to take the shot for now. You know what I mean? Go ahead and take that shot. Give it up for him taking that shot. Now that we got y'all lemon juiced up, we like to ask, what is your favorite part about being an entertainer?
The outlet. I use my music as a place to go when I feel like I got something to say. Probably the best example of that is in a song I wrote called Foolish Pride. It was about my grandfather after he died, and I wrote it in my head in an afternoon, the whole thing. Just because everything I was feeling, I was going through hard times financially, and I was debating asking my father for money, and I thought, how can I ask my father for money right after his father just died? And that's one of the lines that's in the song. And just what it means to be a man, what I learned from him, what I learned from my dad, who obviously learned from him, and just the idea of legacy. And that was a really important song to me when I was going through all that. So that's the biggest thing to me. I love getting up and performing in front of people. I love performing in front of a group of people, a circle of people, just, rapping at a party and getting people like hype, you know what I mean? But I'd have to say the outlet of it, the being able to do something instead of just sitting on those feelings. I'm not a really big express your feelings, huggy-feely type person, but I know I can go let it all out on the pad and the pen.
It's a beautiful thing, man. This gift we have, man, it's like it's a gift from God for sure, because everybody doesn't have that outlet to be able to filter their feelings through. You know what I mean? Like, I call it therapy. You know, like you put your real life and real emotions into your music, and that's commendable. And I respect it, man. I love it. I love artists like that for sure. Is there anything that you want to talk about or touch on that we didn't get to touch on tonight?
I just want to say thank you to Colors, Headliner, and everybody at Long Time Entertainment. Jay Brown, you know, the whole crew over there have just embraced me with open arms and put me on their songs. I got a few of them on my songs, and it's a great community over there. Colors, he runs Meeting of the Minds. It's an awesome spot. We get a huge show out every time I've ever been there. Big energy. I think a few of y'all guys have been there a few times as well. And I just want to say thank you for helping me out and getting me. I mean, they're who brought me here, you know. I mean, they got to their ear to the ground for what's happening in the Low Country and around. And yeah, I just want to say thanks, Colors, and thanks a long time coming. And we got a lot of great artists on the label. Come check us out.
For sure, man. We appreciate you, man. Y'all get up for Mr. Gray.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Legends are born, they're inspired. They weather the storm, even when they're tired. They're never the norm and they're forged in the fire. The better, the more that they tested their iron. Legends are made, they're what didn't make it. No man can stand up to those standards we gave them. No man can stand up at the height that we raised them. Only one man deserves all that we praised him. Legends are really alive in our time. Their stories are studied well after they died. So they can't debate what we all decide was worthy and known after the ink is dry. So where are the legends? Can I get a reference? I'm done chasing ghosts. Am I close to the presence? Will I be a legend? No, you're just a peasant. You're less than a domestic. You're left in the restroom. Why do you think it's your own mother left you with a stepmother who can never accept you? You're just a burden, a worthless person who cries in the songs about how much he's hurting. What the fuck? This was like legendary. The song isn't supposed to be confessionary. I'm pessimistic by nature. I'm optimistic weary. Guess where that leaves me? Stationary. My patience varies between making very amazing works of art to my creations buried in a procrastination barrier that I need to break apart so I can finally get some clarity. It's hard being creative. Now what makes you create your art as a start? It takes heart to make the time to bring those ideas outside of your mind. That's the only way you'll ever make your mark. If you don't try, you'll die. And in time you'll find the life you live is passed you by. And if you didn't take your own path in the past, when you die, they won't have anything to remember you by. Legends are born. They're inspired. They weather the storm, even when they're tired. They're never the norm, and they're forged in the fire. And the better, the more that they tested their iron. Legends, peasants, prostitutes, and reverends. Each has their own truth that teaches lessons. The question is, who are you in your very essence? What do you put on the table when you bring your presence? I don't do it for the money and I try not to preach. And I do all I can to not be a leech. I give with one hand and with the other I reach. And I hope that one day I'll grasp what I seek. I'm just a conduit of the life I live. I try to write my mind and be like a sieve. Now if I could write a line, then would I live? The mind that wrote the line, that be some legend shit. Until then, I'm just scribbling in time to this beat that I like while I'm writing this rhyme. This one's got my head nodding. I guess that's a good sign that I may have just written a legendary line. Cause legends are born, they're inspired. They weather the storm, even when they're tired. They're never the norm and they're forged in the fire. They're better the more that they tested their iron. Legends are men, they're what made them. No man can stand up to those standards we gave them. No man can stand up at the height that we raised them. Only one man deserves all that we praised him. Legends are really alive in our time. Their stories are studied well after they died. So they can't debate what we all decide was worthy of note after the ink is dry. Legends aren't born, they're inspired. They weather the storm, even when they're tired. They're never the norm, and they're forged in the fire. They're better the more that they tested their iron. Life is crazy, painful but amazing, and true happiness is a goal. You can never stop chasing. Life is worth living, and people are worth forgiving, because the past can't be changed, but no one knows the ending. Life is a blessing, at times very stressing, but no one knows the answers. At best, we're all guessing. Life is inspiring, it's strenuous and tiring. So live, love, laugh, and have a life worth admiring. Life has me at a crossroad. I don't know if I'm saving or selling my soul. All I know is I got to go through with my plan and try to make it align with all of my goals. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but things just keep on aligning. It's like some sort of divine timing. So why don't I know if I'm doing the right thing? A question of legacy, be it gene or meme. What exactly is my responsibility to either thing? I never considered the question. I accepted I was less than my creations and obsessions. So I take what I am blessed with and I shape it with the lessons that I learned from my mistakes. I had to distill the essence until it was effervescence. And if I make it look effortless, I'm really a mess and I'm stressing. Life's a lesson, but acing is not the answer. It's not a question, it's a quest. And I'm making sure I live my lessons, so I'm blessing my legacy instead of leaving them with messes. I just hope one day that I can look back at what I created with great pride, completely unabated, and not worry about the mistakes that I made when I was learning how to create and facilitate them. Cause making them wasn't enough. I had to insist on the greatness at the expense of my patience. Yes, I happily paid it. I just have to have faith that I made the best of my situation. Life is crazy, painful but amazing, and true happiness is a goal you can never stop chasing. Life is worth living, and people are worth forgiving, because the past can't be changed, but no one knows the ending. Life is a blessing, at times very stressing, but no one knows the answers. At best, we're all guessing. Life is inspiring, it's strenuous and tiring. So live, love, laugh, and have a life worth admiring. Yo, greatest rapper alive, yo, greatest rapper alive, yo, I'm great. It's just my name. Yo, I'm great. It's just my name. Yo, I'm greatest rapper alive, yo, greatest rapper alive, yo, greatest rapper alive, yo, greatest rapper alive, yo, I'm great. Yo, I'm great. Won't drop the ball. I came to play. I came to rain down hard on your parade. It came so hard, like I had taken days. Now, normally I wouldn't come with this bravado, but fucking nothing else to be followed. I'm sick of one with so many of sorrow. I'm bringing it in, fuck tomorrow. Cause tomorrow is a given. And yesterday I was living in a state of, well, I just don't know. Cause these words were written 2 days ago. You call me great, don't call me dope. I'm an oxen, I'm not here to grow. For some words other people work hard for. I ain't down sheep and still acting woke. In the world of sheep, I'll be the ox. Give me a plow, I'll bust through rocks. I'll spark my way outside the box that they put us in. I won't stop. I will grow, I will climb. I will keep what I find. I will share through my rhymes my whole life, my whole mind. Gonna wanna mine all my rhymes for the gold rush, for the gold mine. And while you wait in the meantime, you should go find all my old rhymes. Cause I'm greatest rapper alive, yo, greatest rapper alive, yo, greatest rapper alive, yo. So many rap names now, they're beating them all out. It's just tedium. Like a Latin, I'm mad that when I factor in the length of time that I've had to win, there's countless raps I could have had, and you can't count the raps that didn't happen. And the fact is, I was ready to pack it in. Never thought I'd ever rap again, but then I forgot to factor in. I need a rap to keep the practice. So rap just keeps on happening. Something happens when I write a rap, and then I practice it, and then I practice it again. The rap starts to change, the words start to bend. I tell the story of what's happening. Then I look at Jay, my black napper friend, wake him up and say, hey, time to get back to the rap again. Now me and Jay got a way to go before we get my songs on the radio. You gotta pay to get played, you gotta pay to grow. But lost my job, don't get paid no more. I rap hard like I make a boat. Packaging hard the way I made it flow. Gotta track the stars, can't say no more. Captain Ricard, Jay, make us up. So he got me a new rap name, and it ain't even a rap name. In fact, it's just my last name that I turned into an acronym. Greatest rapper alive, yo. Greatest rapper alive, yo. Greatest rapper alive, yo. Greatest rapper alive, yo. I'm great. It's just my name. Yo, I'm great. It's just my name. Yo, I'm greatest rapper alive, yo. Greatest rapper alive, yo. Greatest rapper alive, yo. Greatest rapper alive, yo. I'm great. It's just my name. Yo, I'm great. It's just my name. Fucking name. Yo, I'm greatest rapper alive, yo. Greatest rapper alive, yo. Greatest rapper alive, yo. Greatest rapper alive, yo. I'm great. I'm great.
What? 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4.
Make money, money, make money, don't waste it. Everybody